All right, so this video is to explain how to start your Fire Stick for the first time, or if you've had a Fire Stick for a while, you were used to seeing the fire starter come up at this point, and now you're not seeing it. So you have to either register your account or create an account. You can't go any further until you sign into the Amazon Fire Stick. So if you have Amazon Prime, go ahead, click on register, sign in, and you'll be fine. You can get the settings, connect your wireless. If you don't have Amazon Prime, click register, and I've created an account. It's called Firestick Sign In at gmail.com. Firestick sign in at gmail.com. The password is 1234567 8. That should allow you to register your Fire Stick. Successfully registered, and multiple people can register with the same one. So yes, continue as Firestick sign in at Gmail. Now at this point, if you had signed in with a Prime account, you'll have access to all of their stuff. If you haven't, you're not going to have access to it. But what you can do is you can go down to settings here, and you go to applications, click on applications, go down to manage installed applications, and then you are going to click on TVMC, and you're going to launch that application. Now, at this point, if you're connected to your Wi-Fi, you should be able to watch anything on TVMC. If you get any errors, you need to go back into the settings and just make sure that your wireless password and everything is correct. And I'll be able to tell in a second if I had signed into my Wi-Fi, which it doesn't look like I did. Oh, no, I did. The main apps that you're going to use are Exodus and Pro Sport. Exodus has anything you're going to want to watch. So I can go into movies, browse all the latest movies. I usually go into most popular. And as you can see in the bottom right down there, it's updating all the add-ons. It has to do that once in a while. If you find that you're clicking on movies and nothing's playing, what you need to do is unplug your stick from power. You don't have to unplug it from the TV, just from the power source. Plug it back in about 5 or 10 minutes, you'll see those updates in the bottom right corner, right down here. Once those updates happen, you have all new feeds, and you can watch any of these movies. I'm going to go back out. I'm still in Exodus, but I'll go to TV shows. The best way to find TV shows is to go by networks. And you can click on any network and watch all of their content on demand. So just say HBO, for example. So here's all the HBO shows, and I'll click on Game of Thrones. I'll choose season 5. I'll pick one of the episodes, episode 5. And this is going to take about 30 seconds. It usually hangs up at about 95% for about another 30 seconds. What it's doing is it's populating a list of all of the servers that have copies of Game of Thrones, Kill the Boy, Season 5, Episode 5. You can click on any of the links that show up on the next screen. I don't recommend clicking on the 1080p. They tend to buffer. The HD all work fine, and I find that even the standard defs look just like the HD. So that's a standard def, the SD at the very end there. There's an HD there. I'll just click on any of these HD links, and it should load up and start playing. The key to your Firestick working well is you have to have a good wireless signal. If you're, on the other end of your house from your Wi-Fi router, it's not going to work well. My wireless router is about 25 feet away, 2 walls in between, and it works seamlessly. It's HD. It doesn't buffer. If you have any buffering issues and you're close to your router, I would back out of the feed that I'm in here and pick another feed. But I find that most of the issues that people have are because their Wi-Fi stinks. And then just to show you back in Exodus, if you scroll down, there's a million. You even have Netflix here, Nickelodeon, PBS. Everything that they have on demand is on this Exodus. If you leave Exodus, if you're looking for movies, PrimeWire's great. This television shows of the 80s kid has millions of different TV shows, A-Team, MacGyver. It has every season. It's kind of crazy how much stuff is on there. Genesis isn't working too well anymore, but Phoenix is working great. Phoenix, you don't have to pick the feed. You just pick a movie and it starts playing. If you're looking for sports, the 4 major sports, NHL, NBA, NFL are all in here. MLB is usually in here. I'm not sure why it's not showing up on this one, but I haven't tried to watch any baseball games on this stick yet, so maybe that's why. The Flyers just played their first playoff game tonight, and you can see there they lost 2-0. And I could pick the Islanders-Panthers game, and we'll see if we can get a nice feed on that. The live sports feeds are a little trickier. I can always find one, but you sometimes have to click on a couple links. So you can see there's 10 streams here. I'll just pick the first one. And I may have to pick, go through all 9 or 10 of them before it works, but I can usually find one that works. And there we go. It's that's not quite HD, but it's pretty darn good, and it's live. Actually, it's pretty good. And the last app I want to show you, all these apps are great, but Sports Devil, if you're looking for UFC or you're having trouble with pro sport, you can find any sport you want. If you were looking for a pay-per-view fight, you go into live TV when the event's going on, and you pick any of these feeds, and you just got to look around for it, and you'll find it. But every UFC fight I've been able to find. So that's about it.